Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. We're in section, I think, 6 of the trial? Man. Class Trial 6, Section 6. Well, bye, viewers. It was nice seeing you. I wonder if that was like the development team.
What is this?
Man, Samugi looks super evil in that, like, background crosscut.
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
I've missed him, although again his voice sounds slightly off.
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it. How long has it gone on?
Well, again, the fact that Junko Inoshima says she's the 53rd means this is probably the 53rd season.
Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is? You guys are dumber than ants.
Shuichi, what do you think?
What?
I mean, just answer. It's obvious what he's talking about.
What killing game is this? What season do you think we're on? You should be able to tell from the logo.
So that V3 is actually 53 because the V is the Roman numeral 5? That's a very odd way of doing it.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just feast your eyes below my belt.
God damn it! It's almost too bad they said it was Junko Inoshima the 53rd, because that just blatantly gives it away. Really? Come on, game. I just have to find a 5. Where's a 3? God dang, this is taking forever just because I'm missing the 3. There it is. Easy as pie.
Could this be the 53rd one?
Ding ding! Correct! This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
So are we the first ones to figure it out then? Or is this not a way to actually cause the... get him to end?
Danganronpa V3's official name is Danganronpa 53! Starting with the Hope's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then 3.
Oh, wow, fun. Oh, I was going to let it keep going. I really wanted to see. Birth of Despair. Despair's counterattack. New hope and despair.
The seasons just kept coming, and with it came more killing games! Until it transcended games and anime to become this, the ultimate real fiction!
Miracle Danganronpa.
And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
So, where can I play these other games?
53rd season?
What? Did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens.
Okay, that's actually kind of hilarious because his name was written as numbers in the first trial.
But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Our title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded.
See, where was this before?
It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
Yet you're only pulling them from the first 2 seasons. I wonder why.
But you only have memories from the first 2, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
Well, and they also don't exist.
That's why I've limited myself to only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
You also haven't cosplayed anyone from the anime, as far as I know.
Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
She also hasn't done Ultra Spare Girls. I mean, she did Genocide, which I guess counts, but not really.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game. That is what the world desired from you.
I love the transition back and forth.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is...
The world at large, society. Yeah, those assholes.
People of the outside world!
I wonder how we're seeing their thoughts. That doesn't really make sense.
People of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this.
The whole world is the real mastermind?
The reason I made this world? The reason you guys did the killing game?
Was just to entertain the gluttonous masses for a little bit.
It's all because the outside world wants it, you know? It's not just me. It's everyone involved in this project.
Project?
Yeah, again, there's another reference to her staff.
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something?
The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair. They're literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running this show?
I don't know. So that's the Danganronpa 1 logo, I believe. But there's no reason Hope's Peak Academy would be running this. Every time. Oh damn, I hope it's not that. Because that's terrible. I really screwed that guy up. Team Dag... Crap, I think it is this guy. I mean, really it should be Spiked Shoesoft, shouldn't it? But yeah, I don't think there's anything else. That's just a Monokuma, right? Yeah, so it should be this group. Yep.
I see it.
This is just getting like really eclectic and weird.
Danganronpa?
Yeah, the company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa.
Like, do they just want more? Like, we're making these games, we're never getting credits. We're gonna make us into the game.
You guys are behind in your studies. The audience knew the answer right away.
Well, because they get... Shut up.
It's in the title credits at the start, too.
Are you going to flash to the... Oh my freaking god. So that explains the intro and why it actually had flashbacks to all of this stuff. I wondered what the point was. Yeah, but I guess they wouldn't have any memories of that. That's why they haven't gone over it. But it's interesting they haven't. Hey, that's not part of the trials. Or the part of the intro. The story isn't over. So, I mean, this definitely makes sense. So that's why the intro is so weird, just because it actually, it's the trailer for the season. It's a weird thing to say is that it's in the intro.
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa.
Because the characters can't see that intro, so I don't know what the point of that was.
We make the finest killing entertainment. Everyone enjoys our work oh so much. And our newest project is Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony.
Yeah, I know. I've been playing it the whole time.
A heart-pounding killing game brought to life by Ultimate Real Fiction.
Shut up! You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game? No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
Sure about that?
I was actually wondering about that, because they have no... it's very possible that even their, like, background was given to them by the motive videos. And I was like, earlier, at one point I said, wouldn't it be interesting if they were just told that they were ultimates and they weren't really ultimates? They just keep scooping people in and giving them interesting stories to liven up the game. But then you've got, like, the ultimate robot, so that didn't really make sense. But if this entire thing is fictional, and is it possible that they're just sentient AI, which is similar to another game I played? It looks like they're going there with that.
What?
By the way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already.
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
I wonder why they don't let her show up for a split second. We saw the ultimate swordswoman, but she hasn't had a voice line.
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you?
Still don't get it? You just need to ask yourselves one question. Who the hell are you guys?
Who the hell are you? You're not a robot. Get back to being Mechamaru, man. Who are we? Like, obviously it wants me to say that, but he's going to be obstinate. We're real. We're living, breathing human beings. No, you're just like me. Okay, it's gonna, obviously going to force me.
We're the same. We're all just like you?
That's right. You're all fictional too.
But really, the only reason we have to believe that is because some ultimate cosplayer is able to play dress up really fast.
They're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
What are you saying?
Hey, look at the bright side. In future games, you might show up as a cameo. Look at all these guys.
You're not fictional. We're living, breathing people.
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
So, well, here's the question then. Have Tsumugi, because Tsumugi got cosplay pox when she tried to dress up as one of us, which doesn't make sense if we're fictional. Because didn't she actually try and dress up as, was it Miyu? I forget who it was.
Yep, you're all fictional. You guys out there beyond the fourth wall already knew that, right?
Well, I mean, I did, but...
You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy. Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters.
Wait, we didn't look like when we first came? What does that mean?
That's the truth.
What does that mean? That's the truth? Then our real identities. So yeah.
You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate
Okay,
talent
so we are
whatsoever.
actually legit people then. But yeah, the motive video kind of gave us an idea of who we were, or possibly there was a flashback light whenever we got our costumes. Well, who cares? We don't need an ultimate talent.
When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
It's also really interesting that that's such a big reveal, because they already established the Opsik Academy isn't real, so obviously them not being ultimates would be fake as well.
You were average students with no talent. Just like me.
But boring, everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa. So you were all made more suitable for your new role.
I do remember that. It was a very cool scene.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters.
It's kind of interesting how they give you the name on the side, but you kind of don't need it.
Much like that delightful documentary, Making a Murderer. It was at that point that the prologue of this story began.
Again.
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction.
There she finally talks. Good.
Our talents as well?
Yep. Your talents are a bunch of lies.
This doesn't make a huge amount of sense because Maki still knew how to assemble the crossbow. And how the hell is Kibo not actually a robot?
I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo effect sort of way. Kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
Yeah, I've said it before. I'm actually really happy with this twist in this game as a vacuum. I'm just not happy with it for the series overall.
It's all fiction, created by the flashback light.
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
You already established I was a real person when I got here, so maybe a lot of what I understand is fictional, but that doesn't make me a fictional character. That's why you can't dress up like me.
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents, and past are all fiction.
You really say none of this is fictional now?
I can say I'm not fictional, which is the statement that actually said, don't twist my words and make me, like, refute something I didn't actually say. Makoto, you should do better. You are being cosplayed poorly.
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional? That's stupid!
It's not stupid. Isn't this what you all wanted?
Holy crap, why would you pick that, like, image to cut in on?
You wanted this? Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be part of the show you love.
That's an interesting concept. I was thinking we were abducted.
No way! Are you saying we wanted to participate in this killing game? That's not possible! How could we ever—
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
Don't interrupt.
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one.
Why would you ever put yourself at risk like that?
If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective. I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters.
I feel like being an ultimate detective would put you at an unfair advantage in the Danganronpa.
So I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show. And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa.
Anything?
I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can.
You would have to know that your memories get wiped, so you don't get the opportunity to say that, because you know you can't stick to it.
I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it. And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective.
Oh my, you're sick, man. What is going on in the world that people would throw their lives away for television?
What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
There was someone that became Shuichi.
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
That actually makes sense.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
Wow, that's a smack in the face.
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe.
Huh?
I almost want to go back and see what Kibo looked like before he became the ultimate robot.
How nice!
Now you look more like Ultimates.
Huh?
So...
That's right.
You guys are ready?
Alright, get ready. When Seal's broken, we'll be in the domain of a killing game.
Could it be...
You mean we were selected?
All right.
We got bit. Alright. Well, I'm selected for it too?
We really said that?
Okay, I don't remember that part at all.
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
Because I thought they were playing a replay of the beginning of the game, because I do remember them talking about the memories, but...
You just forgot is all. Because of the flashback light we used on you.
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
I mean, we're still actual people.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
So you got nowhere to return. All that stuff's fiction too.
I mean, this is an interesting mental pathway to walk down.
Then my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction. That's what a backstory is.
You can't go back home, because there is no such place. Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
Actually, I bet there is. It's probably nothing major, but I'm sure that it does actually exist.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa. Only in this world?
I think the Danganronpa team really liked Mahiru. She keeps showing up, like, and having the most interesting, or the most revelatory phrases.
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! That's why you guys can't leave this place. That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here. You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. It's what the world wants.
It's interesting that they would bring us here.
That's why there's nowhere to run.
I also wonder how many seasons the mastermind got killed early in the season.
I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough. Ugh, that reaction.
Could it be you fell into despair?
No, she's just frustrated.
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too.
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
That is a decent question. I wonder if she could cosplay as us, as long as she's cosplaying as our fictionalized selves.
I was the one who came up with that plot line and gave him that virus. I was also the one who came up with the plot line where you fell for Kaito.
Holy crap, that's invasive and weird.
What are you saying?
Then what about Tinkle? Was she always defending me because
that was her character. It's the same for me too.
Oh, poor. That's actually really sad.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
Teru, stop talking.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings?
Maki, I'm just saying, if you threw a dagger into her head right now, I wouldn't be upset.
Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies.
Jeebus.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plot line.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
This is just so weird to watch.
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line?
God, this is... Oh my god. This is actually... It's not moving me to despair, but it's moving me to, like, frustration. Like, now, the game started off by kind of tearing down the history of the Danganronpa series, and now it's just... Like, I know this is just a game, but for the game to acknowledge that all of the heartfelt moments and all of the great things were scripted, it's like I know that, but that shouldn't be a reality within the game itself. Don't forget, impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
That was a lie! Because the real Kaito said...
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
Wait, so if you actually win, you get to go back to your real life?
It's all fiction! It's all a lie!
Then why would Rentaro re-enlist?
Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie.
Not every single thing. Although I do have to admit it's a very sweeping lie. The reason we're all here right now is because of them. Because of them, I was able to change. So I was trying to live for them. I was trying so hard to stay positive. But if even that's a lie...
Survive this long?
Because you're the ultimate detective. And ultimately, truth is going to be the beacon which lights your future.
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning. No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life.
Wow, that looks really weird.
It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
Usually he's like, he seems bigger when he's got those eyes.
So gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet?
Honestly, I mean, a little bit, but not in the way you mean.
It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule. Danganronpa's all about despair.
No, it's about truth and lies. They changed it.
The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons.
That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That's why all those people out there look so happy. See?
They don't really look that happy. I'm kind of bored. Some of them look happy, I guess.
What is this?
I love how he's like, is this despair? This isn't what I thought despair would feel like. Is this? Okay, maybe it does feel like despair.
Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway.
We have to create our own help.
It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game.
This is a very killing game. I will agree with that description.
It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
You're supposed... No, Mr. Shuichi, I expect you to die.
What are we supposed to do? What's gonna happen to us?
Wow, the Kaede theme.
What are you guys talking about?
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
Oh, we'll find a way. I don't know how it is, but we'll find a way.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
It's all a lie, isn't it?
Well, that's the whole thing, actually, because they could have manipulated events to make you do what they wanted to. So the fact that you're thinking about giving up means that there's something you're not seeing.
Me? Everyone here? Everyone who died? Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
So I guess you'll have to fight for the truth.
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
I wonder who gets to play as Junko in the staff. How is that determined?
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
The piano background in this is excellently done. Everything's meaningless. Everything we've done. Everything we've faced together. All of our feelings. And with that, we will end this episode. Join me next time when, presumably, we fight back against despair. Or this is going to be the, most downer ending ever.